If you need to find out if somebody has a life insurance policy after they have died, then this video is for you. Insurance policies can be a major asset and are often overlooked. In this video, I'll show you how you can find out if someone has a life insurance policy, as well as any potential legal ramifications for you. When a loved one passes away, many people are overwhelmed with the task of handling financial affairs and funeral arrangements. This can be especially difficult if you are dealing with grief. I am here to help you find out more about your loved one's life insurance policy and how you can make sure that their family members will be taken care of financially after their death. Life insurance offers peace of mind by providing funds for settling debts and covering burial costs after a death occurs. It can also reduce stress during a trying time by allowing you to focus on grieving rather than managing finances. However, how do you find out if your loved one actually has a life insurance policy? You need to know this, and rightfully so. Today, over $1 billion worth of life insurance policies has gone unclaimed. This is because many people don't know how to find out if somebody has a life insurance policy or what steps they need to take in order to claim their benefits. The average unclaimed life insurance benefit is $2,000. But some payouts have been as high as $300,000. The process for claiming these benefits is complicated and time consuming. However, this video will help guide you through every step so that you are able to claim to your loved one's life insurance policy without any hassle. If you don't know who or what company holds the policy for your loved one, it can be difficult to find out how much coverage there is and when any benefits will be paid. The easiest way is by contacting their life insurance company directly and asking them if they have any life insurance policies assigned to you. But what do you do if you have little or zero information in front of you? The following minutes will show you how to find out if somebody you love has a life insurance policy. Before I go into the simple steps on how you can find out if your loved one had a life insurance policy, let me very briefly explain exactly what a life insurance policy is in just 20 seconds. Also, please click the like button now, as this helps others in a very similar situation as you finding this video. Life insurance is one of the most important financial decisions a person can make. It's a contract between the individual and the insurance company, so in exchange for your premium payments, they'll pay out a lump sum known as a death benefit to your beneficiaries after you pass away. The beneficiaries have complete control over this money. They're able to use it for whatever purposes they need it for, whether that be a medical bills or debt consolidation. When it comes to life insurance, there are three major types: term, whole and universal. Each of these is a good option for different people in different situations. I'll cover these in another video, which I'll link to in the description. Coming up now are the first steps you need to take to find out if your loved one had life insurance. If these draw a blank, continue watching the video for some other tips. First off, look through your loved one's personal documents. If you want to find out if your loved one had life insurance, your first step is to check their will. It may be that they have a life insurance policy or assets that they've been holding on to for years, and people often add it to their will for safekeeping. Next thing you may want to do is check through their bank statements for any regular outgoing payments that are made to an insurance company. This can give you clues as to which policy they were paying premiums on and from what institution. Remember though, that sometimes we pay for things annually, so be sure to go back at least 1 year. Did you know that a lot of life insurance documents are sent through the mail, even in the electronic era? In our experience, a lot of people miss this, and that's why it's a good idea to make sure you look through your loved one's mail and other important documents. Moving on now into the electronic era, and one way you might be able to learn more about the deceased person's finances is by searching through their computer and or their phone. Search for life insurance related keywords such as life insurance, term life insurance, whole life, etc. We should lead you in the right direction. Make sure you check any safe deposit boxes if you had a loved one that was recently deceased. Many of us have important documents in there for our safety purposes, so it's always best to look through them before they go into storage. It may very well have in there your loved one's life insurance documents. The next step is very simple, but often overlooked. You do not want to miss this simple tip. The sooner you'll be able to start making arrangements for their funeral services. It would also help you alleviate some of the stress associated with managing financial affairs during this difficult time in your life. finding out as soon as possible could save you from having to pay high premiums on top of other necessary expenses like burial costs or attorney fees related to estate management. So the smart thing to do next is talk to people who might be able to provide information about your loved one's policy. A good place to start is with people your loved one worked for and ask them if they were part of any company benefits. Additionally, you can inquire with unions or associations that your loved one belonged to. Talk to friends or family members. Close associates of your loved one, like friends and other family members, might know if she or he had insurance. They may be able to tell you where to find information about the policy and will certainly be in a better position than anyone else to provide emotional support to you during this time. Another smart thing to do would be to contact the top 20 insurance companies in the United States to see if they have a policy in your loved one's name. This will help ensure that all of their assets are protected for their beneficiaries. Coming up now is the most important thing you need to do. Did you know that more than 1 million people die every year? And if they have a life insurance policy, the beneficiaries of their policies need to file a claim in order to receive the benefit. It doesn't happen automatically. So you are not one of those families that miss out. I'll show you now the top tips to find out if somebody has a life insurance policy. Visit your state's Department of Insurance. Some states have online location software that can be used to look for a lost life insurance policy. The states of California, Texas and Ohio all gather your details and then contact life insurance firms. You may provide details using an online lookup tool or by submitting a paper application. The search tools will ask you for the deceased last name, first name, middle initial and city. The search results will include the claimant's name, address, claim number and form. If the state decovers the policy, it must contact you to inform you of its location. Some policies will remain in the insurance company's hands, others may have already been handed over to the government. Now, if all these methods come up blank for you, there are a couple of online methods that you can use to find any lost life insurance policies. I've saved that for another video as you've taken in a lot so far. The good news is that there are even simpler ways to do this and we'll go over them in the next video. With these methods, finding out who has a life insurance policy will become much easier. Click on the video on the screen now, which will help you further find any lost life insurance policies. Please like, subscribe and comment to help us grow our channel and help people in the same situation as you. We appreciate your help. See you on the next video.